Okay, here we are in a home. We've got a bang situation. We've got, and that's what we've got. A nice lip, a nice lash, and a nice empties video. There is a pride. I think when you are, as I am, a person who has a lot of products, who likes a lot of products, and who just dips and dibbles into lots of different things, sometimes you don't use things up as quickly, or often you don't. And I certainly don't. The thrill and the majesty and the magic of actually using up a product really speaks to me. It speaks to my little magpie heart that there was something comforting about a product that kept me coming back. And I'd like to share that specialness with you. So let's get into it. Not a whole lot of things. We don't need to get overwhelming here. We don't need to overwhelm ourselves. I don't need to overwhelm you. So first thing, I think I barely even count this as an empty, but like you can tell I have sliced and diced into this thing. This is my Zeroid Richenic Urea 5% Intensive Care Cream. Thank you. This is the only moisturizer that I use, basically, unless my skin is like really going through a thing. I just spent New Year's at a friend's house. We made a whole weekend of it, and I had a number of cocktails every day, and my skin really says I'm mad at you when I do things like that. So I'm in recovery skin-wise, so I'm bringing in some different calming products, but this is an absolute staple. Of course, I have a new tube already, but this is incredible. I first heard about this on Dr. Dre's channel, not DRE, but DRAY, and she was talking about some sort of skin condition that I self-diagnosed and had, and it turns out that this helped with that incredibly. I've just used it ever since. My skin has never been better. Like on an average day, my skin as an adult has never been better than when I use this. So absolutely the empty of all time. I wish I'd kept all my tubes that I've gone through of this because I just use the hell out of it. Okay, next, this is an oldie but a goodie, and you can see like this has been used. This came with me during a move. This is the Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room Matte About It Translucent Setting Powder, and I don't know if this brand is around anymore, to be honest. I think it was a cute concept, very pretty, almost like 40s, 50s, vintagey kind of designs with it, very sweet. And then the products had sassy names, so it was like Pretty Vulgar, like, but the powder was dynamite, and I used it all up. I took the stopper out of it. I said, we're going there, we're doing this. It's still one of the better face powders that I've used. I have a tremendous number of face powder. Do I have a tremendous number? Is that true? I have more than one loose face powder. I can think of two, I can think of three directly that I have right now. So there's no need to like scour the internet to try and find this again. This was just a very good powder. I enjoyed using it, and now it's done. There's no part of me that wants to save this packaging. There's a small part of me that does. You know, it's so cute, but it's going in the recycling. It did everything. You did everything you needed to do for me, and I hope I can say the same for you. I enjoyed the hell out of you. Okay, all right. This was a body care product that I also re-upped. Boop, boop, boop. Empty as the day is long. This is my Bio Oil Dry Skin Gel. I had a surgery in 2021 that left me with some scars, and so I was like, okay, bio oil, great. Do I know of or think that this works? I mean, I still have scars, but I don't know if they'd be worse if I didn't use it, but I use it all the time. So I'm in it now. I don't know what to say, but I use the bio oil for like 2 years now. Would rebuy it, and then I saw a set of this with the body lotion, the oil, and then this dry skin gel, and I was like, let me just get the set, let me see what's up. And I loved this product. I like it even better than the oil. It's super moisturizing. It's not like a normal moisturizing gel. It almost feels like an oil gel. It is very unctuous and like leaves your skin very glossy and shiny, but still so moisturized. Also, it feels like it leaves this kind of protective, soft coating on your skin. And I think it's much easier to wield than the very thin body oil. So I just rebought a bigger container of this and I'm using it and I love it. It still has that bio oil scent, which strikes me as something like a very 70s kind of scent. The scent is a little heavy, but other than that, fine, I love it. Okay, this Tower 28 mascara, look at this, just the pits. I was still using this a little bit past when I should have been. You know, when it starts to like flake off into your eyes and stuff, and I was like, okay, like this is getting into my contact lenses. I don't love it. But I used this for, yeah, about maybe 3.5 months or so. And it was good. With just one coat, extremely natural, but I do find that it was easily buildable. So I could get a look that was a little bit more like, you know, raw if I put maybe like 3 or 4 coats on, which I'm not afraid of. Which I'm not afraid of at all. I know when I love a mascara, and that's usually when it gives me a lot of bang for my buck, when it gives me a lot of thickness right away. I really love like an inky, sludgy, like I like the lashes to look fake, you know? I don't usually like a natural fin, like I don't care about that. But I liked that I could kind of get both with this. Maybe if I just wanted my lashes a little bit darker one day. I do find actually that I want less eye makeup when I have my bangs full on, like in front of my face. Oh wow, that's not how I wear my bangs, I promise. I wear them a lot better. So this for me was like right in the middle. I liked it. Where am I putting the things that I've talked about? Literally right in front of me. Okay. This one is an interesting one. You can see there's still plenty of pencil here, but it is gone. It has gone bad. What is fine about it is that the texture is still there. This is a lip liner from Alamar Cosmetics. What is it called? Las DesNudas lip liner in Coqueta. It's a very pretty color. It's like, I don't know if you can see, it's like a warm brown. Gives a lot of definition with a red, and it still has that warmth, so it doesn't look so stark against the red. A little too warm for me to wear with like a nude, but mid-tone browns this would work with. I guess I didn't find myself reaching for it a ton, but I also have so many lip liners, so what am I even saying? But I mean, it smells like, I keep smelling it. It smells like a cross between a crayon and like a tube of glue. And they don't usually smell like that. It really surprises me though. The texture hasn't changed at all. They're very creamy and they stay very well once they set. I do think I have a backup one of this anyway, just because I really like the lip liners from this company. But this one's gone. And so we shall say goodnight to you. Thank you so much. Whoa. And these last two, okay, I am so proud of myself because I never thought I'd see the day when I would actually use up a lip product. Like a lip product that wasn't like a balm. Lip balm, Carmex you use all the time. But a lip gloss? Do you? The first one I'll talk about is this one from Trixie Cosmetics. I'm so proud. It looks like there's a ton of lip gloss. It's not. You can see it's just scooted up against the side. This little thing is empty. Look at this. It's all like crusted on the sides. I don't know if you can see, but she's empty. She's dusty. She's gone. This is the color Scarlet Letter. And this was a sheer red. And it was okay. In terms of red gloss, like look at me now. This is a completely opaque shimmery red gloss from City Lips. I think it's called Holly. This is the kind of red that I like. Even brighter than this. I love a red gloss. It is so late 70s to me, and that like fashion photography from like Guy Bourdin, Chris Von Wagenheim, I think his name is. You'll see who I'm talking about. You've probably seen some of these pictures. They're very famous. But this kind of glossy red disco like after hours kind of lip lives in my body, like lives in my DNA, like my beauty DNA, my style DNA. And this just was not it. This was very, very safe, a very tame red lip gloss, like a sheer red. The reason I used it up is because I put it on before bed. I know I'm literally talking about this like I used it up, but it was like, The reason I wanted to use it is because the texture of this lip gloss was so delicious. It had this thick, pillowy feeling, but also like incredibly soft. My lips felt like they could breathe. They were super moisturized. I would put it on and just my lips felt so comfortable. And I don't know about you, but I'm definitely a person like I have to put something on my lips in order to go to sleep. Like I can't really go to sleep with like dry lips, dry hands. Like the feeling is like, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me. I like to be moisturized. This really checked off that box very much. I mean, I would have guarded this like Bilbo with the ring if this had had more pigment. It just didn't have enough pigment for me, and so I was delighted to get to use it because it worked very well for like a bedtime doobie-doo, a bedtime moisturizer for my lips, but I had no desire to really like wear it outside, wear it anywhere. It just didn't have the oomph for me. So I would not repurchase this color. This formula, absolutely. There's actually a different color that I have in this formula that is God tier. It is perfect. Okay. And then this is also not gonna look empty from the back, but she's empty, my babies. She is donezo. This is my Vieve Lip Dew. I also put this one on before bed, but for different reasons. I love the color of this. I love the texture. I love this. This is a perfect lip gloss that I want to wear everywhere. The only issue is that I have 2 more of the originals. And this was my very, very first, I think from my very, very first purchase from Vieve. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to get some new blood in here. I'm ready to use the rest of my stuff from Vieve. And this one is just older. It wasn't showing any signs of age, still smells amazing, like frosting. It smells so good. And I love that this is not a gold gloss. This is a very neutral pearl to it. Like you can see it's kind of like beigey, so it's not, it kind of goes with everything. It's sparkly, so it's special, but it's neutral and light, so you can wear it casually and not feel like you're like blinging at the mouth. This is very like a perfect wear everywhere gloss, and it was comfortable enough for me to use at night. I was just almost done with it, and I was like, I'm ready to open my new tube and have a fresh experience. So I just have new tubes of this already open, already over there on my vanity, and we've used our first Vieve Lip Dew. I'm very proud of myself. Like, I'm very proud of myself for using up lip colors. And that's it for this round of empties. Do I know if I'm ever gonna do a video like this again? I don't know, because I definitely like didn't have these in a little box or anything. I had them in a small pile. And I was like, I can't let this pile get too big. Like we've gotta just move through these. I think it's interesting to see what I actually used up and why. It also just reminds me like, hey girl, you have a lot of products that you want to use. You have excellent taste. You love the things that you own. Maybe you can be cool in the Jets department about buying new stuff because you have a lot of stuff you want to use. Anyway, all right, this was my little empties for you. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We're having a good time over here. We're having a good time, and I'm gonna go eat something, because it is also about that time. I'm about to have a good time with that. Let me know in the comments down below if anything looked interesting to you or if you have any questions about the stuff that I've used, and I will see you in the next video. Later, skaters. Bye.